What's up, gang? Case here with our CrossFit and at-home Metcon for Saturday, March 13th. The CrossFit Open is here, and we'll be doing the open workout today. This is one that you can do at home or in the gym. I encourage everyone to sign up for the Open. If you're signed up, you will need someone to judge you. You can come into the gym between 8 and 10:30 to do the workouts. So Saturday classes will be different than normal. You'll sign up for a heat when you get in, and then also we'll have a pre-written warm-up hanging on the wall and on the front table. When you come in, you'll complete that warm-up on your own. Ask a coach if you've got questions. This is a workout that is good for testing your fitness, testing your coordination with double unders, as well as your upper body muscular endurance, but not necessarily a workout that we would typically program for training improvement. So it's going to be a tough one today. It's going to be a lot of shoulder burn. So take your time. Make sure you're taking breaks in between these wall walks, which we'll go over in just a second. So the workout is 1 wall walk, then 10 double unders, 3 wall walks, then 30 double unders. You'll keep jumping by threes on your wall walks all the way up to 21. And then you'll always do 10 times the amount on double unders. If you don't have double unders, there is a scaled version of this workout. The wall walk will be a little bit shorter, and you'll do singles instead of double unders, and it's the exact same reps for those singles. Also in the open, they always try to stick to very clear movement standards. So when you set up your wall walk today, first thing is you'll need a tape line that is exactly 10 inches on the front edge away from the wall. And you'll need to make another line that is in line with your shoulders. So you'll lay on the ground and you'll have somebody mark the top side of your shoulder with a piece of chalk, and then you'll put that tape line just in front of that piece of chalk. On wall walks today, if we're doing the full version, any part of the hand has to start on the tape. So it can be heel of the hand, it can be fingers. From there, both feet have to come off the ground while hands are still on the tape, and then you can begin moving the hands back, and then both hands have to touch the back tape at the same time. From there, feet have to stay on the wall until both hands have touched the front tape, and then the chest comes all the way down to the ground. If you're doing that scaled version, both hands have to start in front of the tape. And on this version, I'd actually recommend starting with your feet off the wall just a bit so you're in a better pressing position. Press up, feet come up, then the hands can start to move back. You've got to get far enough up the wall so that your hands can get behind the tape. And then you've got to get far enough down the wall so the hands are in front of the tape. Then you can come all the way down and bring that chest to the ground. So chest has to come to the ground between every rep and before moving on to your double unders or single unders on that last rep. Tips on those today. Try to take bigger steps with your hands on the way back to the wall. You're going to be on your hands so much that if you're taking a ton of little steps, your shoulders are going to burn out sooner. Also, take breaks in between your reps, especially as you start to get fatigued. So once you start coming up that wall, you should be up the wall and down the wall as quick as you can. You don't want to spend a lot of time struggling to get back to that tape. So take an extra breath or two in between reps versus trying to start the rep sooner and having to struggle slower on the way up and on the way down. Also, I would recommend practicing some reps of this. So if you get the chance, practice some tonight so that once you are in the workout, you're not having to think about the movement so much. That's one of the things that drives your heart rate up more than anything, is if you're having to think about all the technical pieces instead of just moving and breathing. Breathing is the last tip there. When we get upside down, we tend to hold our breath a lot. So remember, constantly in, constantly out, no breath holding during this movement. After that, you've got double unders or single unders. I typically recommend picking the version of the workout that's going to allow you to get the deepest into the workout. We've had some people do the workout already today. No one has completed the full workout. So pick the version. There's a 15-minute cap on it. So pick the version that's going to allow you to get the farthest in that 15 minutes. Because your shoulders are going to be smoked from those wall walks, you're probably going to trip up on those singles or double unders a little more frequently today. So know that that's part of the game, and that when you trip up, take a breath, step through. Don't waste a lot of time before you get back into it. Some other small tips here. Remember, keep those shoulders away from your ears. As your shoulders get tired and tighter, they're going to want to stay high. You're going to burn out more if you're jumping rope with high shoulders. Also, it's going to make it tough to breathe. And then even if you're not breaking your reps early on because you're getting tripped up, I would recommend coming into your jump ropes with a plan of splitting up those reps, because you need to save those shoulders before you come back to the wall. So smaller sets on your jump rope today. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Try to keep your elbows close to your side. Remember, that hand should be slightly in front of the hips. On double unders, try not to change your jump technique at all. You're just jumping a little bit higher. That first spin is a little bit harder than the second spin. If you are judging someone today, it's kind of tough to judge those double unders. So once they get that rope going and you can hear that double under rhythm, just watch their feet, count every time they jump. When they break, you'll probably have to take one rep off, because you'll be counting a little faster than what they're jumping. So once they break, you'll probably have already said that rep. So you'll just back it up one rep and then pick up from there. Other than that, take breaks between those wall walks today. You're going to have to give those shoulders some time to rest. When you come off the ground, get up and down quickly. And whether you're doing scaled or RX, be sure that you adhere to that full standard. That way, you're testing the workout the same way that everyone else is. There'll be a warm-up when you come into the gym, so be sure to check that out on the walls or on the front desk. And other than that, get signed up for a heat, and then also we'll have scorecards up front that you can use for judging. Good luck on today's workout, and we will see you back on Monday for our second week of the Open.